Brothers and sisters, this is Prince Ojong reporting from Washington, D.C., the capital of the free world. We have a whole lot of news for you today, and we know you enjoyed the news. It is Labor Day weekend, and we are saying thank you to all the laborers. Without your labor, we cannot really do much. So it's Labor Day weekend, and we're really saying work is very ennobling. So we thank the people who work to keep the world's economy roaring. Okay? So happy Labor's Day to all the workers of the world. In Washington, we want to say thank you to all our subscribers. Our numbers are going up. Thanks to you, our subscribers. We also want to thank our advertisers. There are so many of you who are advertising with us. We don't have much time today, but we want to say thank you to all our advertisers. We have a whole lot of news that we're going to present to you soon. But first, we've been talking about the Facebook ban. Facebook has banned us. So we've decided to create a news portal for Africans, theafricannation.com. The news portal is there already. But we also have a platform, a social media platform called afrizi.com. The platform is ready. We're testing it now. Our programmers and engineers are still adding new features like languages. Instead of just having this program in English, you're going to have it in French, and you're also going to have it in Spanish, because we know that a lot of Africans speak French, so we don't just want to present this platform only in English. We're also going to present it in Spanish. Then later, we're going to present it in other African languages. In Africa, we have languages such as Yoruba, Igbo, Lingala, Swahili. We're going to also present this platform so that we can communicate in these African languages. Afrizi.com is already on. Already, some people are testing it. We've given the website to you. Start testing it, play with it, and we're going to have a lot more services in the next few weeks. By the end of September, you will have a lot of people on this platform. This platform can help you to connect with your friends and family. It can help you to get jobs. It can help you to make more money. It can help you to advertise your products and services. Anything that you can use to make money in the modern economy, we have it on this platform. So we're going to make it just like a marketplace where Africans can meet other Africans. Africans can meet people of different countries. Then they can network together, make friends, and make money. So take advantage of this Afrizi opportunity. We are repeating it every week so that you should know about it and take advantage of it. It's a revolution that is coming. If you've been banned by Facebook, Twitter, we welcome you to afrizi.com. You're not going to be banned. This is a home for Africans. We're going to let you speak your mind, and we will never ban you for speaking your mind. And besides, we're going to be doing a whole lot of training starting next week. We're going to be training tax preparers. So if you think about making money doing taxes, or you want to make money in accounting, we welcome you to come to us, because we get a lot of business and we cannot even handle it. So we want to share this business with people who are gifted in accounting and tax preparation. If you don't know how to prepare taxes and you are comfortable with numbers, we can train you to become a tax preparer in America. So we have all these services. We get so much business because we are captains of business. We know how to build businesses, and people trust us and give us the business. Now we want to start sharing this business with fellow Africans. Most Africans don't like to share, but we want to share with you. So just know that. We want to share business with you. Okay? Without further ado, what is happening in the motherland? We've looked at the landscape. There is climate change, and that's really the subject of a whole lot of talk this week. When you look at a lot of the newspapers in Africa and the TV channels, they're talking a lot about climate change. They're asking African leaders, what are you going to do about climate change? Are there any solutions? That's what this show is about today. We start the show by looking at Algeria. We've talked about Algeria before. Algeria is one of the supporters of the Polisario. This is a movement that is trying to break away from Morocco. We've talked about Western Sahara. Polisario leaders were meeting in Algeria today. and they were meeting an envoy from the UN. The UN is trying to broker some peace between Algeria and Morocco. And because, you know, the Polisario have been fighting for independence because they want to gain independence of the Western Sahara. This is a very rich region, and Morocco is taking advantage of the mineral resources in this region. Algeria also wants these mineral resources. So the Polisario front also wants these resources. The UN wants to try to broker peace. There's not been peace in this area for so many years. You will not believe it. Since the early 70s, the people have been fighting, and they're fighting up to today. Western Sahara remains a flashpoint in Africa. Next, we move to Ambazonia. The Ambazonia war has turned over 5 years now. So it's been over 5 years. The guys from La République du Cameroon were thinking that in 2 days, they would dissolve the 2 cubes of sugar, who are the Anglophones. But for over 5 years, they've not been able to dissolve those 2 cubes of sugar. The 2 cubes of sugar do not want to dissolve. They've tried different methods. As of this week, we understand that La République du Cameroon is trying another strategy. They keep trying different strategies, but things are not working. I really feel sorry for Paul Biya. He tries different strategies. How am I going to contain these Anglophones? It's not working. This week, we understand that Mr. Paul Biya has revealed through his Secretary of Defense, Betty Assomo. They have been training special forces in France for like 2 years. So they want to send these special forces now to Ambazonia so that they can vanquish the Amba boys. B has tried and B has failed. B cannot vanquish the Amba boys. B has failed. So now the remedy Mr. Biya is thinking is to bring special forces. Special forces are going to go to Ambazonia. They have been trained. We can even share a letter with you, which we saw. Mr. Betty Assomo signed the letter based on the haute instruction de Monsieur Paul Biya, Monsieur le Président. So he signed this letter to let people know that the special forces are going to go to Ambazonia to kill all those Amba boys and bring peace. But we think this is not going to work because you cannot contain the spirit, the invisible spirit of Ambazonia. The people want to be free. The genie has left the bottle. So you cannot put it back into the bottle. If you want to put it back in the bottle, the only way is to try to make a meaningful dialogue. Don't stage a fake dialogue. Stage a real dialogue where the people can express themselves, where the root causes of the marginalization of Anglophones can be resolved. Okay? But it looks like Mr. Paul Biya is a hardliner. He doesn't want to deal with the root causes of the marginalization of Anglophones in that country. The problems loom large, but he doesn't really want to deal with the real problems. He's just playing with the symptoms. He doesn't want to deal with the root causes. It's just like you have cancer and you keep playing with the top of the skin without going inside the cells to deal with the disease. That's what Mr. Paul Biya is doing. And that's why it's failing, and it's failing woefully. One bright spot to some of you may be that Mr. Paul Biya is trying to develop and rehabilitate the airport in Tico. You know that part of the nostalgia of Anglophone is that before their union with La République du Cameroun, their area was thriving. You had Tico airports, even the airport in Bisongabang in Manfei. You can even see the pictures. The airport in Bisongabang, people used to live there and go to Nigeria and even London. But today, the whole place is derelict. You just see bushes everywhere, grass everywhere. So when the people look back in nostalgia, this union has brought them to a sorrowful sight. And they are looking back in anger. They can't believe what is happening to them. And this is why all the games Mr. Paul Biya is playing, all the politics, they're not going to work. The people really want real, meaningful dialogue. Without that, the conflict in Cameroon is not going to be solved. So don't let anybody fool you. We're telling you this because we understand the geopolitics, okay? We understand the issues. Now, let's go to Ambazonia. What is happening in Ambazonia? For starters, we have a video showing you that the Ambazonian IG, the fake leaders, they've held their elections, and Marianta Njomia won the election, and Chris Anu has been fired from her cabinet. But you could see Mr. Kometa Elvis installing the new leader, Marianta Njomia. So the video makes us laugh. While people are dying, you see people playing games with the lives of people. They want power, they want money. They are talking about politics. Why do you talk about a government when you cannot even fight your opponent? Now it's time to fight the opponent. So the jokers continue to do their thing, but the people on the ground continue to fight for their survival. So you see now the famous General Bouba Dobekreo. The Amba guys have welcomed him with open arms, but so far his first month in the theater of war has been a failure. When you look at some of the videos we're going to show you, the Amba Restoration Forces have been able to use IEDs, explosive devices, and these devices have really wreaked a lot of havoc on the BR forces. And you can see the damage. We have pictures. We can show you pictures of vehicles that have been damaged by IEDs, big time bombs. So Mr. Bouba Dobekreo, first month you fail. It looks like his masters in Yaoundé are even thinking that he should be withdrawn from the Ambazonia theater of war, because they were hoping that he will come and do some magic, wave a magic wand, and all the Amba guys will fall. But the soldiers in La Republique continue to die. And you see so many, over 300 soldiers from La Republique lost their lives just in August. So it's a big time disappointment. And what can Mr. General Bouba Dobekreo show for it? Nothing much. So it's really sad. And we think smart people should be able to think, but these people are not smart. They keep losing people, and they keep sending more people to come and die. So we look at this and we say, families, if you guys love your children, don't send them to Ambazonia, because Ambazonia is hell. Don't send them to Ambazonia. Then you could see also the Bui warriors, Unity warriors. They are celebrating because they have been picking up a lot of AK-47s from the B guys that Mr. Biya has sent to Ambazonia. And they are celebrating because they are picking up one AK-47 after another. Every day they are picking more AK-47s. So when you look at the whole map, for over a month, the guys have picked up so many weapons, and they are saying it's a harvest. It's a harvest, and they are happy with their harvest. So we just look at it and just laugh. So, oh, this is really sad. Why can these people not wise up? But they will not wise up. So you can still see pictures and videos of the Unity warriors.
Yes. Today the 2nd September 2022. Air Force Oye. Oye. Air Force Oye. Oye. We got now place very shock day. For man we know. Yes. The mission be today be led by General Viper, General Flyer, Colonel Base Captain Paramount of the Air Force and the commanders. Yes, to Jackery today. We want to talk for a caliber and Votadu say how they come just remain Votadu so. From today, we don't open Barana with Jackery.
Live video. Sagat.
Live. Air Force Oye. Oye. Air Force Oye. Oye. We go now play very shock day.
Unity Warrior Oye. Oye. Unity Warriors Oye. Oye. Unity Warriors Oye. Oye. Okay. Today na the 27th August 2022. This one na the harvest this way. The Unity Warriors for Bui, under the leadership of Major General Capo, they don't harvest. So when I face him, we once again we talk say this one na the revenge for thing will happen. We for Batibo. And once again, we thank General Bouba. Say, be welcome for Ambazonian land. Say, it be welcome. It be highly welcome. It be highly welcome. We now get enough for talk. General Bouba, welcome. We once again appreciate the kind customer where you be.
Then on another sorrowful note, we also see floods in Kumba. Kumba is really a beautiful city, and we have a lot of friends in Kumba. We have a lot of relatives in Kumba. We feel for our people in Kumba. There have been a lot of floods. Just take a minute and watch the video of a flood in Kumba.
Il y a glissement de terrain au niveau. Madame, comment faut-il? Comment faut-il? Comment?
Kumba floods. Somebody almost died when we watched the video. The person was almost swept by a land mass. Okay? The water just poured down and it almost drowned a lady and another friend. So we saw this and we really felt bad about it, and we have these people in our prayers. We hear that even in Victoria, which they now call Limbe, they've also had some floods, and this is not good. But we say, now it's time for you to start thinking about the war in Ambazonia.
Now more than ever, it is critical that medical facilities utilize modern, reliable electronic health records. Introducing Alexia HTC, the innovative, affordable online solution for physicians and patients. Doctors' visits, diagnoses, prescriptions, and billing have never been easier. With Alexia HTC, you can work more efficiently with the integrated flexibility medical professionals need today. Schedule a live demonstration. Call or visit us at alexiahtc.com.
Next, we move to Chad. Chad is playing politics. Chad is giving the impression that they are better than Cameroon. Because in Chad, Muhammad Idris Deby is giving the impression that he wants to make peace with the opposition. He's been sending emissaries to his neighbors so that, like Cameroon, Gabon, and all those other countries, to know that he wants to make peace in his country and he's open. This is good. We don't want to judge him. We just want to say it's a salutary move if it's genuine. Okay? Congo DRC. Insecurity reigns supreme. So it looks like a lot of the forces from the East African community are supposed to be sent into Congo DRC to try to stem the tide of the M23 and other rebel groups. But so far, there's a stalemate. They are just waiting to go in. Felix Tshisekedi's forces are very weak. They cannot really contain the rebels who are fighting in the east. So they need outside help, which is what is going on. At one point, Felix Tshisekedi has even asked former President Obasanjo to see how he can help his country deal with insecurity. So it's a serious problem. Next, we'll move to Ethiopia. Ethiopia also is a place to where we've been telling you the march on Mekele, the Tigray capital. Things have not been going well. We were thinking that there's going to be peace. Suddenly, Abiy Ahmed decided to team up with the Eritreans, Isaias, to fight the guys in the north in the Tigray region. So the fighting is going on now, and a lot of people are dying, and we think this is not good. From Ethiopia now, we'll take you to Madagascar. We saw a lot of pictures of protests in Madagascar. The gendarmes killed a lot of people. They killed over 19 people. I mean, why should you be firing into big crowds with real weapons? Why don't you want people to protest? When people are protesting, it means that they are not happy with the status quo. But the folks who are in power love using the trigger. They are trigger happy. When we saw some of the pictures, the way the gendarmes were killing innocent civilians because they are protesting, we said no. The world community should have the conscience to pull leaders in such countries out of power, because killing people is not a good thing. Next, we'll take you to Mali. Mali also shows a way in which the junta under Assimi Goïta, they are trying to make some peace with some of the ex-rebels. So we salute this move. This is a courageous move by Assimi Goïta. At the same time, Assimi Goïta also was hosting the head of the military junta in Burkina Faso, Mr. Damiba. So Mr. Damiba was there to see him for some bilateral consultation. So they were meeting, and we thought this is a positive move. They have similar problems, Both of them organized coup d'etats against democratic governments, and they are finding it difficult to manage the transition. It's not easy. Next, we'll go to Nigeria.
Hey, yo, Shape, I thought you was gonna take me to this place so I could get my taxes done. You know I'm trying to buy a new house. What's up?
Let's get it on. If you're searching for a house, call up my man Prince Ojong, the best in real estate. Take it from your guy Shape. When I say his services are the best in the states where it's born, he even take care of your tax forms, fat refunds. So come get your business done. Consultations, financial organization, fast processing, no waiting. This man is amazing. The Prince.
Act now and call Prince Ojong at 240-350-1131. That's 240-350-1131.
In Nigeria, the major problem is election fever. Mr. Peter Obi has been a whole lot in the news, and he is really catching fire. But is he a viable candidate? We don't think so. He may make all the news. The young people cannot sacrifice their stomach for empty rhetoric. So Mr. Peter Obi has been talking about money bags, campaigning against money in Nigerian politics. But money is a mainstay in politics in almost every country. Even in America, where you talk about a democracy, it is a country where the rich win elections. A poor person is never going to win an election in America. So what about Nigeria? Poor Peter Obi is not going to win elections in Nigeria, no matter how inspiring his speeches are. The people are not going to vote for him. At the end, the people will vote their stomachs. Stomach care politics. That's the politics we have at home. Even at the village level, I've seen it even in my own village. When you have two brothers, one comes to the village and buys rice and food and gives to the people. The other one comes empty-handed. The people always gravitate towards the guy who buys rice and gives to them, who gives them food. It's because from Maslow's hierarchy of needs, the most common need people want to fulfill is the need for food, physical need, before they start worrying about aspirational needs. They want to take care of their basic needs, shelter and food. When Nigerians go for people like Atiku Abubakar or Tinubu, they are going to these guys because they realize that the guys have largesse. They can take money, give them the money to go and buy food. So they are buying the election. Yes, they are buying the election, but that's the reality of modern day Africa. So let's not be naive. Tinubu is winning because he has the money to spread around. Atiku Abubakar is winning because he has the money to spread around. Is that not how both of them won the nominations? So let's be serious. So sometimes some people are naive. These guys are not angels. So if you're waiting for angels, the angels are not yet born. The beautiful ones are not yet born. So if you're waiting for the beautiful ones to come and get into Nigerian politics, they have not been born yet. Mr. Peter Obi is a poor guy. If he goes into the presidency, you'll be surprised that he will empty the coffers of the presidency in one day. So people may be happy that he should come in, but just say he should come in, take that with a pinch of salt. Okay? But another picture that we saw in Nigeria which really disturbed us was a picture of the water people. You see a lot of field. Lagos, you look at Lagos, Victoria Island, Lekki, all those nice places. People live beautiful lives in beautiful houses. When you look at those homes, you may even think you are in the United States of America. Yet, you also have places in Lagos where the people are living in squalor. Take a look and watch the video we want to show you.
Cooking on top of water. You don't need that. She's cooking on top of the water. On top of water. It shock you a bit. It shock you a bit. Welcome to Makuku community.
From this video, you can really see how tough life is among people in Nigeria. So it's like a tale of two series. You have the Lagos of the rich and the Lagos of the poor. We end the show today by going to Somalia. Last week, we spoke about the Al-Shabaab. They struck again at a hotel. This time, they killed over 19 people again. So Al-Shabaab is not sleeping. We've always explained that militarization is not going to solve the issue of insecurity. But for some reason, a lot of politicians don't listen to us. More civilians will continue dying because the politicians rely too much on militarization. What we are asking them to do is to look for a better approach. Give peace a chance. Don't just use the bullet. Use the carrot. Bring your brothers to the table. Ask them what is bothering them. Then look for a common ground. But in Africa, most of the leaders want to monopolize power. They don't want a common ground. They feel like either my way or the highway. And that's why we'll continue having insecurity in Africa, because we don't want to deal with the root causes of the problems. Al-Shabaab has been tormenting the average citizen in Somalia for a long time. Almost every week you hear that people are dying in Somalia. But because the guys who are running the country do not want to listen to the voice of reason. The voice of reason is bring Al-Shabaab to the table, talk to them, ask them what they want, then share power. The politics of exclusion is what is creating problems in Africa. We've said this like a broken record. We'll continue emphasizing it. We've come to the end of our show, but we're going to tell you we are offering a lot of business opportunities. We're offering business opportunities to all our friends. So if you have a business idea, call us. We're going to help you develop it. If you don't have a business idea, we have many opportunities we can share with you. Income tax preparation is one opportunity. Accounting is another opportunity. Medical. So all kind of business areas. If you have anything, come to us. We're going to help you realize it. So my phone number is 240-350-1131. Call us and we'll help you with your business concept. Bye-bye.
Medical practice software is too old. Indeed, all the programs are built on MUMPS, technology of the 1950s, and the programs cost too much money. Epic and Cerner cost billions of dollars. Meditech costs thousands of dollars too. In fact, that's why we created AlexiaHTC.com, a new and free EMR/EHR for doctors. AlexiaHTC.com is built for HIPAA. Yes, magical one-screen technology, ease of use, quick charting, amazing e-prescribing, tight labs integration, multi-office difference, because we believe doctors and patients need a break today. Be the first to test drive AlexiaHTC.com. You have nothing to lose, you have everything to gain. Act now. Call 240-350-1131. Alexia Care Corporation at AlexiaHTC.com.
Selling a service or a product? Need buyers? Use the African Nation TV as a channel to reach many viewers. Act now and call Prince Ojong at 240-350-1131. That's 240-350-1131. Act today.